Hey everybody, welcome back to the Shake Up Guys. Good to see everyone again and Happy New Year to you. The guys are back together. Sorry we couldn't bring another show before the new year, but hell, we got shit to do, family stuff, we got lives and all that good stuff, just like you good people out there. So this is the time for us to say, hey, what's up? And thank you for joining us again. In the studio, as always, we got Mr. J-Rock in the building. What's going on, J-Rock?
Happy New Year, nigga.
And everybody, the most infamous, the rated R superstar and the world's greatest misogynist, Mr. JL in the building, aka Darth Hoodie.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up for today. What's going on with you, Jay?
I was in mid-drink. What's going on, man?
Oh shit, not much, man. Seeing you was in the frozen tundra of Minneapolis while we were gone.
Right.
What made you go there in the wintertime, buddy?
I was thinking the same thing.
Hey, man, everybody goes to Miami. Everybody goes.
Yeah, warm
Fort
place.
Lauderdale and California and everywhere to get away. It takes a real man to go to the frozen north and get it in. Cross-country skiing, Canadians getting it in, moose and shit like that. Yeah, that's what a real man does. That's real man shit right there.
That's what's up. That's
Anybody
what's up.
can tromp on the beach and bullshit. Can you put on 7 layers and step out on that Minneapolis? No, I just wanted to visit family, man, and I had a good time. Hung out with some real cool people, man. Got to go to Prince's nightclub. That was cool.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
real
heard
cool. The Purple Room.
The Purple Room, is that what it's called?
I don't remember, man. It's on. I remember exactly where it's at. I can tell you how to get there. I just can't remember what the fuck the name of it.
I heard it's lit.
Cold. It was cold.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
Right.
It was cold. I had a real good time, though, man.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up. Cool.
What's up? What's up?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to get past these holidays, man.
Yeah.
It gets real.
I get that money.
It
back
gets real
right.
lackadaisical for those of us with like no kids. So the magic of Christmas is lost on me, except for the fact that I get to see all my family.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
it. That's pretty much the only draw.
I think New Year's, me and the wife made a bunch of finger food and binge watched First 48.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
man, I'll be honest.
That was a good time.
I'm old.
That was a good
I'm
time.
old. I feel old because I did not want to get off my couch on New Year's Eve.
Correct.
And I know my mind is like, man, you gotta get up, get out in these streets, and get this new year in right. I didn't want to get off the couch. I was like, I'm getting 10. I got on my big sweats. I'm cool.
Right.
Shit, all I did was work and binge watch Cobra Kai. I know I'm late on that one, but that shit grabbed me.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching for sure.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, Cobra Kai. It was cool. It's cool. It's funny because it's like the flip side
Right.
of what happened after Daniel kicked Buddy in the face.
Right. I wanted to watch it because I'm a big Karate Kid fan.
Yeah,
so
if you like the Karate Kid, you'll
That
love
was
it.
one of
You'll
my
love this
childhood
one.
memories.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you have a headband?
I had it.
but
Pretty sure I put on a robe at one point in time.
it's called a gi.
But I didn't have a gi, nigga, so I put on a robe.
Oh, so you put on the robe and cut the
Yeah,
sleeves off.
pretended that, yeah. Sounded like I was, about to smash Daniel's son. I did. I was more for the Cobra Kai, man. I like Cobra Kai.
Oh, then you're gonna love this
You're
movie.
root for the
Oh,
bad
the
guy.
show.
I did,
I mean,
man, because it was smooth, man. They all had the same skeleton outfits. I was like, these boys is cold.
them
was
bones, them
criminals,
bones. They was thugs.
fucking criminals.
Them
That
bones.
was,
Yo,
that
bro.
was beach criminals, man. Them motherfuckers committing felonies, motherfucker. How the fuck can you support that shit? You up here cheering for the bad? I root for the bad guy. I like the
Sweep
underdog.
leg, baby.
Hey, we're not
Sweep
against
the leg.
karate. We're not against karate fighters, but we are against those thugs.
Yeah, look at them motherfuckers. They committed felonies
They
and
really
hate
did.
crimes,
They
motherfucker.
Yeah, those guys
They
are
called Mr.
assholes.
Miyagi a gook.
Yeah, dog.
They called Daniel a dirty bum because he's Hispanic or whatever. I don't know. That was straight hate, man.
That was.
And you talk about, I like these
Hey,
motherfuckers.
you see, sometimes you gotta sweep the leg, my nigga.
That's a real good lesson in life.
Sometimes you gotta sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg. Do we have a problem?
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah,
today's topic today is we're talking about it's an introspective. Okay, just hear me out. It's an introspective into ourselves, and the topic today is, as you can see in the title, is are we too hard on women? Now, the reason why I threw that out there is because not because I'm finna jump right into the subject, but before I wanted people to know the subject before, you know, I started talking about what I was doing over the holidays, which was grinding, and y'all know what that means. When I say grinding, it's nothing illegal, just I don't like to throw it out there. But anyway, before we go further down into this what we did rabbit hole, I like to first send a warning to a lot of young ladies out there. If you see this, or if your boyfriend sees anybody who sees this as a young lady in their life, it's a cautionary tale. You know, when you go out, have fun with your friends and stuff, and then, you know, you drink a lot, so you call for a ride, you
Which is smart.
home, which is a good idea. However, what's not a good idea is being so toe back that you are not even aware of what's going on around you, to the point where you fall asleep in a complete stranger's car.
Yeah.
It could get taken anywhere on some shit like
Wake
that.
up in Saudi Arabia.
You might,
nigga.
dude, and if, this is a movie out right now. It's on Amazon. It's called I Spit on Your Grave. And I Spit on Your Grave Part 2 was even worse.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It was, if you haven't seen it, watch it. And full disclosure, it's pretty graphic and it's upsetting. Like, I'm a grown man and I found it very upsetting, you know, watching this movie. Anywho, I just want to send a shout out to all the older women, middle-aged women, young women, all y'all got, be careful.
Be careful.
It's nothing wrong with going out having a good time, but don't get so annihilated that you have no idea what's going on around you. Because if it was anybody but me, there's been a few young ladies that I've run across that would have been effed in the game had I been a predator.
Right.
So I just want to make it known that they are out there. I'm not one of them, but they are out there. So
you know,
fucking be careful.
I understand these places do background checks and this and that, but how deep in depth do they go in background checks? Anybody can get one of them lights for them cars. We're not gonna name any specific organizations.
Yeah.
But you get in that car, man. Like I said, I was talking about this, I think the last time we were on the show, where it was a van, for one.
Oh, yeah. With no windows.
With tinted windows that you cannot see into. Mm-hmm. And the sign was up front.
Mm-hmm. I'm not getting in that motherfucker.
Who's gonna get in that van?
Fuck that.
Who is getting in that van?
You might as well have an ice cream truck.
Exactly.
That locked from the outside.
But I saw this going down the street and I thought to myself, who would get in that? Especially a woman. That's by yourself, and especially if you're intoxicated or something. You gone.
You bitches gonna wake up chained to a radiator. It's very simple. I understand what he's saying. I understand what you're saying. And I respect the way you said it and the way you said it. You give that warning. I'm gonna say it a little more frank. You bitches gonna wake up chained to a radiator with a bunch of bearded Hindu dudes standing over you talking about 250, 500,
right,
750,
right.
That's not even far fetched.
They bidding on your punk ass. Somebody gonna pay top dollar for your little dusty pussy. So be more careful, hoes. Be more careful.
Be more careful.
Gots to be more
Ladies,
careful.
Well,
drunk bitch. How about that? Is that better? Just be a little more respectful of yourself. Right. And to the guys that's putting these chicks, because I think you were telling us a story. Don't kick this bitch out your crib at 2 a.m. and put her in an Uber with an unknown individual just because you got a picture of him. Because you're not looking at the driver, verifying who he is. You just want this bitch out your house. I've been there.
And you know, to add to that, there have been times where people will say to me personally, "Oh, this ain't even the picture that's on the profile." Seriously. Like, so that can get mixed up. Like, you look at the profile, you see this person, that might not be the person.
I tell you, and it messed me up one time. I almost lost my shit. I had done one of the eats. I'm not gonna say which one, but I ordered some food. They picked it up from the restaurant, and it said Cynthia's on her way. And this grown ass man walked up to my door, bro. Like, luckily he had some food in his hand. I almost started questioning, bro.
If you weren't carrying food, that's your ass.
Cynthia, come on, man. Why is this Cynthia on here? You know, I'm just saying, man. You gotta be careful.
So, I guess that's all the disclaimer and warning we're gonna give.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all you get. I'm just letting you know.
Don't get
be careful, because I mean, I think along the lines of, I know I'm not a predator. I mean, anybody knows me knows that, but I'm saying I see situations where if somebody was a predator, they would probably take advantage of this situation.
Yeah.
Especially when you so toasted, you knocked out.
Yeah.
You just
No
knocked
clue.
out. Anything could happen to you.
Anything.
You know.
Anything.
So just be careful. I'm not saying don't use the services. I'm just saying be aware of your surroundings. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Because those services are there for that reason.
Exactly.
You're
And
not,
it's a good
you
service.
can't get a ride.
It's
You
a
need
good
to.
service.
That's what it's a good service. But if you have to, like in anything in life, you have to be aware of your surroundings.
Women go to the bathroom in pairs because they don't want to get yoked up. And you don't get into a car by yourself. Take a partner. Take a friend.
That's a great point.
Or
You
just
know
not
what I
be
mean?
so drunk that you pass out.
That too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great point. You go to the bathroom, you piss with a buddy. You
Yeah.
got a piss partner. Get your ride share.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Anything else in the? I don't think.
I got nothing else in the way of current events stuff.
No, I just wanted to send out that disclaimer because I notice it happens a lot.
Here.
And you guys are all just lucky you got me as opposed to somebody else. Because that could have went really bad for you.
Real quick.
Right, really bad. So, anywho, should we get into the topic?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
please, let's do it, man.
Yeah. All right, so as I said before, tonight's topic is, are we too hard on the women? And from my perspective, obviously I'm going to say no. I'm pretty sure you guys all agree from your own perspectives
To a certain degree. Yeah.
to a certain degree. So, since tag your
Okay,
it,
so
Rock.
this is what I say. When I'm on here, when I say the word hoe or bitch or something of that nature,
Mhm.
I'm calling them dumbasses or morons. There was a perfect line in one of my most favorite movies where Mike Epps and Friday, they had just got robbed and the police were there. And the police said, was he white or African American? Mike Epps looked at him and said, nah, nigga did this.
Yeah, I remember that.
There's hoes and bitches, and then there's women,
Right.
right? So I think I hold, in my view, women at a higher standard. Am I too hard on bitches and hoes? No,
Okay.
no, because
you
they
clarified. I was wondering
they
what the fuck
need
you was
to.
doing.
Look, if somebody's on, if your cousin's on crack and you keep him calling him a crackhead, there's a reason why you keep calling him a crackhead. So maybe, hopefully, one day this motherfucker stop being a crackhead. If I keep calling you a bitch or a hoe, hopefully one day you become a woman.
Stop being a bitch in the home.
Stop being a bitch and a hoe. So I'm gonna be hard on you guys. I'm gonna be hard on you, and that's just the facts.
You go from porn star to preacher. Maybe one day you'll change your
Who
life.
knows? Maybe one day.
Hopefully.
But I just want
We
them to
can
know.
only hope.
Listen, I don't think we're not too hard on them. I mean, someone's got to be.
Well, let me give you some background where this all stems from. Anybody that follows me social media wise knows I post a lot of crazy shit. I get bored. I got free time. Fuck it. I post crazy things. One of my things is I'm really hard on women and their sexual reproduction activities, things of that nature. So I promote the use of things like Plan B, abortion.
These are all good things.
All great
Except for the
things.
abortion thing.
Yeah, Plan B cereal, proud sponsor.
Plan B is awesome,
That
but
shit was
abortion, not
Yeah.
so much.
So, and thank the missus for that because
Yeah, no
she
problem.
sent me some shit. And people think I come up with a lot of shit. People send me most of this shit. I don't come up with this stuff. People send me most of it. So blame yourselves. So the missus sent me, Mrs. Rocco here, she sent me something and said, hey, you can now have your Plan B delivered with GoPuff.com, the app and all that. You can
Yeah.
have condoms, Plan B's,
Anything.
spermicidal lubricant.
All that shit.
All that shit you
Yeah.
can have delivered with GoPuff. You don't even have to leave home to be irresponsible. You can stay right at home, fuck your shit up, and have somebody bring it to your house in 35 minutes or less.
I'm not even gonna bother asking how much it is because whatever the
Whatever
price
the
is,
price
it's worth it.
It's
is
worth it.
well worth it. I don't have to leave home, bitch. Take
Yeah.
this pill. Matter of fact, bring 2. You can have that delivered. Thanks again to the missus.
Of course.
And I put it on Facebook. I said, hey, now you hoes can be irresponsible on New Year's,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, and on New Year's Day, have your Plan B delivered. You don't even have to leave the home if you're still drunk. Just take the Plan B right there. one of my Facebook friends, a longtime friend actually in
Did
real
you
life.
get backlash?
I got some backlash.
Obviously.
One of my longtime friends, she said, "You are extremely hard on women. What is your deal? Do you just hate women, or are you extremely hard on women? What is your deal?"
Yes.
A little bit of both, but nah, I don't hate women.
I'm kidding.
I hate the horse shit they do, but no, I'm not hard on women. I just think the responsibility for a lot of things lies with women. And they don't take responsibility. I believe, in the words of Turd Twin Monkey, responsibility is a woman's kryptonite. I believe they're allergic to it, and I just feel like, take some responsibility, man. You don't. If your baby daddy ain't shit, remember, before you say he ain't shit, remember, you let this dude nut in you.
Yeah.
And you not only let him nut in you, you carried that seed to term for 9 months.
Your radar's broken.
You had 9 months to be like, this motherfucker ain't shit. Let me throw myself down some stairs.
Damn.
Whatever. I mean,
yeah.
whatever. I actually heard a girl one time, and this is why I'm so hard on women. I heard a girl one time say, "Well, I can't afford no abortion." Well, bitch, how do you afford it? How you gonna afford a baby? Then she also said, "Well," I was like, "Well, why didn't you take Plan B or something?" She's like, "I couldn't afford it." Well, you really don't. You do not need to be fucking raw. And I know this, so I hope. I'm sorry if I'm going a little left with this.
No.
But this is my mindset. So I'm not hard on women. I just believe you're irresponsible sometimes.
See, but I think where I go again is he keeps saying women are irresponsible. You know, I don't think it's
not all. I'm not saying all. I'm not saying
dumb
all.
bitches.
Basically.
Women, listen, man. Once again, I'm gonna clap my hat. My wife today just actually, she showed me some paperwork. She is now an official business. I ain't have nothing to do with it. She's done all this on her own. You want to shout out her business again? Yeah, Hippie Unicorn. She's gonna be coming on the show soon. Yeah. She has some stuff to do tonight, you know, with her business.
There you go.
You know, so there are women are responsible. Mm-hmm. Dumb bitches are not.
Yeah. And if you don't know if you fall into this category,
you're probably a dumb bitch.
So I think what we need here now, just to add a point here, is we need to teach how to separate.
Separate what exactly?
What are you just talking about? A dumb bitch from a woman. Because I think a lot of women get a bad rap for being, especially with who they hang out with. You might have but that's on them though. Yeah. But so is that them being a dumb woman, or are they a hoe ass woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, which is it? Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You can distinct a woman from a dumbass bitch.
No. I can.
Yeah. There's a distinction.
Okay, now I see what you're saying, because, you know, yes, I use the word nigga a lot, but like we said, there's brothers and then there's ignorant niggas.
Black folks.
9 times out of 10. Them niggas is with the dumb bitch, which is why our world is the way.
I don't know about that. I hear what you're saying, and to some extent I agree.
Hold on, you gotta let them finish.
Well, no. But I mean, basically, because they can't distinct from one that they's ignorant.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying now. See,
and so they go together because they can't distinct the differences. And so they just end up together.
But I want them to be together.
I mean, yes, we do.
So they can like fade into nothingness.
But then they're procreating.
They're breeding. They're breeding
I know,
at the same
but
time. They're making more dumbasses.
Yeah, I know, but
that dumbass dude, that dumbass chick made a dumbass kid, and now you got 3 dumbass people in the world.
But I feel like everything has its purpose. Everything.
Well, yeah.
Like candy fodder.
Exactly.
Okay. So they're gonna be the Operation Human Shield from South Park.
Exactly.
Them motherfuckers you duct tape to the airplane.
There's nothing. I mean, listen. Growing up, constantly being what people now call trolled about how I speak, how I carry myself, things I say and do. You know, being labeled as non-black. Right. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel as if, okay, well, you can call that what you want to call it. But only way I see it is the right way to be. Now, a lot of times people will people mislabel ignorance and just plain just faulty behavior with nigga shit.
Right.
Which isn't necessarily wrong, but it becomes wrong when that's all you want to be. when you just all you associate yourself with. Like, I'm a real nigga, so I do this.
That's the dumbest.
Or I'm a real nigga, so I do that.
I hate that.
As opposed to just doing what you know is right instead of calling it that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in that shit.
Exactly.
And it's the same with the women.
And so that's why we need to be hard on these. We need to be hard on all of them, really, to keep it 100.
Go ahead, I'll let you.
I mean, I'm just saying on ignorant bitches and ignorant niggas. You know what I'm saying? We need to be hard on them and talk the most shit about them, and I talk shit to them in front of their face. You know?
I agree.
And because I'm trying to show you your ways. Or I was an ignorant nigga at one point in my life. Mm-hmm. You two know this, you know.
Yeah, for the problems.
But you know, and as I got older, I started to recognize my ignorance, and so that's when I started putting shit in place to change and become. I mean, I still do some. I'm still, you know, a little hood nigga at heart. You know what I mean? Like I said, hey, I'll binge watch First 48, fall asleep to the police scanner. That's just what I do. Sometimes I like chaos, but I'm not gonna go out there and wild out like I used to, because I've realized, and a lot of people through my life had told me, bro, you fucking ignorant, bro, you are retarded, bro.
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with you? I know, but eventually I heard it. Eventually I got it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's the same with women, man.
Do you think it's just a learning curve? Because when it comes to ignorant niggas and dumb hoes, I mean, on some level, they like being that shit, right?
Yeah.
That's who they want to be.
Right. And
so there's no helping them.
That way.
There's no helping them.
Sometimes they will die that way.
We just gotta let them be.
Yeah.
Like my mom said, hard hair carry a slow ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Okay, then, because I want to go in on that. Well, you just said they just like being that. It's a matter of, some people don't know any better. Some people, I don't believe in that you don't know any better. I believe, fuck you. You see it on TV. You see it in magazines. You know there's a better life than the one you're living.
Right.
You choose this shit. You choose to exist like this. If I'm bumping the table, I apologize. But you choose this existence, so fuck you. Yeah. You claim this, you accept it, and you revel in this shit. You're happy with it, you're comfortable here, and you don't see any problem in living in a fucking trap house. Right. You cool with it. Right. This bum bitch, she okay fucking the neighborhood dope boy because he give her a couple racks every week, and he pay her rent. Well, bitch, go be a nurse and make your own money, and you stop fucking with this dope boy. Are you dumb hoe? You keep fucking the dope boy, get a baby by him, and then get mad when he don't pay child support.
Right.
Fuck you. You accept the responsibility for everything you do. It goes back to responsibility. You make you live with the consequences of your actions. So I don't have any sympathy, and I don't believe that, well, they just don't know any better. I believe what you said. They revel in the shit. They know what it is. They accept it. They live in it, and they like it. They love it. Yeah. Fuck you.
I would just want to say, now, back to our question, and I'm going to flip it a little bit. Are we too hard on women? Is it okay? Because you know me, I do this all the time. Do we not praise women enough? So they can see, you made that face, but how else, like the ones that are doing correct, why are we focusing so much on the ignorant bitches instead of praising the women out there that's doing shit?
Because, go ahead, I'll let you finish the sentence.
Making a better life for themselves, that's taking care of their own business.
Nigga, I'm jumping at the bit.
That's doing everything they're supposed to do. Why can't we give them more praise?
Because most of those women are married already.
No, it's not even that. It's facts, but it's not even that. It's a matter of the ones who are doing better know they're doing better.
Yeah, true. They don't need that.
You don't need praise when you know you got your shit together. You know you're on point, but you don't need anybody to come and tell you, hey, you're doing a good job. You paid this light bill this month, and you didn't need no assistance.
Ready
took care of this business.
Kill for them. Rightfully so.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. They out there ready to die for the women you're talking about. Those good, like, you know. Now, now there's probably some women out there thinking, well, you know, I'm not booed up or whatever, and I'm doing the right things. It's because nobody knows you exist.
Facts.
If anyone knew you existed, they'd be all over you. At least a wise man would be. I'm just saying.
Now,
go.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go.
This is a discussion.
This is an open forum.
So, I agree, because and then a lot of times the problem is with the women that are coming up and doing this, their level of thinking, I'm better than pretty much any man out there. And so they if somebody comes around, let's say you know they're going to school,
Their standards are higher.
their standards are way higher.
Okay.
They should be higher.
There's nothing wrong with that.
They should be, but a lot of times they block good men,
A decent
dude, because their standards are way too high, because they think that their value is, which it is high.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I think women, an average man, listen, Tiger Woods was fucking waitresses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a woman, she's gonna be like, oh, this. Listen, sometimes you have to
Come down a
little bit to find you and build together.
But you also have to take into consideration that sometimes, even though that woman isn't the quote unquote bitch or hoe or just ignorant, she might also not know how to recognize a decent guy either.
Facts. There you go. She can't see. You got
just like a lot of dudes can't.
You have a lot of women who went to school, got their education, may work in a fucking Fortune 500 company. She made clear $75,000, $80,000 a year, but she'll look down on the guy who's a plumber. And that plumber's clearing $150,000 a year. That plumber is making more than she is, but you have a lot of women who will overlook that plumber because
exactly what I was getting at.
He's not college educated.
That's exactly what I was getting at. That's a good. Hey, bro, give me some on that one. That's where I was trying to go with it.
I feel what you're saying. That bitch is overlooking, and that woman overlooking the plumber because he's not college educated. But at the same time, that plumber bitch clears more than you.
Yeah.
You drive a 5 Series BMW. He got a 7 Series.
But let's not confuse how much he makes with whether or not he's a good man.
That's not discerning.
Because that's not something that men do.
You're saying from a monetary standpoint.
Right, I get that, but I'm just saying that's something that, like, even with men, like, we don't give a shit how much money he makes.
Right.
And for a woman, you know, to her that's a lot because of how we're geared or socialized as individuals, men, women. You know, men aren't socialized to care about that kind of shit.
No, we care about how you look. I mean, women care about how much you make.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the give and take of it.
Now here's the problem: is that women think when they achieve a certain level, they start to think, "Well, I got this. This will make me more attractive."
No, that's not how it works.
For a man, it's what you have. For a woman, it's how you look. It's very simple. Women start to think like men when they get to a certain level. Don't do that. The most important thing for a woman, and I'll say this to every woman, the most important thing for a woman, if you want to appeal to a man, is how you look. So you can have 4 degrees, 2 houses, and 3 cars, but if you shape like Oprah from the 80s, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter how much money you got. You shape like... True. You shape like damn it,
I know that sucks, but I mean that's the truth. I mean, how much money we make on the surface, it's like surface shit. It's not determining who I am as a man, but on the surface, what you're looking for in a man is, can he provide for a man? Are you going to be fertile and look nice?
Basically,
the rest of it is just like, okay, yeah, obviously somebody like me wants a girl whose personality I get along with, somebody who's gonna understand what I gotta go through every day, and all the other variable stuff that we will work out as we get to know each other. And that's another thing that's important, getting to know each other. But, you know, you can't just check a person off because of what they do, you know?
Right.
Either male or female.
Right.
So, are we... I don't know, to bring it back around to the topic, I mean, are we too hard?
No. I'm piggybacking off what you said.
I don't think we're too hard. I think everything we talk about on this show, and even when we're not live, isn't just stuff we made up. This is stuff we see all the time. It's just we got to a point where we're like, you know what? We're just tired of seeing it, so let's have a conversation about it.
Yes.
Hopefully things will change.
Right.
But, you know, that's up to the individual. If you want to stay the same old ignoramus and thinking that you got to do all this and yell at you to get them to do what you want to do, then obviously you're not the kind of woman I personally want to be around. Just like those women who set their sights, what we say may or may not have set their sights too high. I can do all this by myself anyway. So
exactly. What do I need you
your
for?
shit?
What do I need you for?
But
I'm
whatever.
I'm backpedaling a little bit also. When I say the ignorant shit, like you just said, the ignorant shit that we see and we just felt like we had to talk about it. I literally, when I say people send me stuff, I have enough shit from news stories, images, clips, whatever. We could do a show every day just based off the shit that people send me. We could do a show every day for 6 months, literally.
Right.
I'm not. If I show you my inbox, you'll be like, that's crazy. We have to discern, because you said this earlier. We gotta differentiate between the two. When we talk about, are we hard on women? No, we're hard on hoes.
Right.
We hard on these bum ass bitches. Well, I'm not gonna drag y'all in much. I'm hard on these bum ass bitches.
No, I
okay.
agree.
I'm not talking about the chick who's getting up busting her ass every day. She ain't on Section 8 because she don't want to be on Section 8.
She looking for you.
Yeah, she working 2 jobs to keep a roof over her head.
Right.
She got her shit together. She got a couple cars. She's on her grind.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking. You're a single mother, but you doing this on your own. That dude didn't want to be involved in that kid's life, so you raising that kid on your own. You didn't drag him for child support. Or even if you did and you're not getting it, you still making it happen on your own.
Right.
I'm not talking about you.
Exactly.
We're talking about
Dumb.
that bitch who tried to trap the dude, the stripper who tried to trap the doctor, just because he was a doctor and she saw a paycheck.
Right.
I'm talking about that bitch.
Right.
I'm talking about these hoes out here that's running around twerking in the middle of Walmart. Yeah, bitch, you. I'm talking about you.
Right.
I'm talking about the bitches who think it's okay to twerk in Walmart.
I'm talking about the chicks who think it's perfectly reasonable to take a man for his entire paycheck and leave him with $75 because you feel like the world owes you something.
You too, bitch. That bitch too. I'm talking about the bitch who's sucking cucumbers at Kroger's.
Right.
For those of you who don't know, Kroger's is a popular grocery store chain here in the Midwest. I think it's everywhere, but I don't know.
A lot of places.
Okay. You sucking cucumbers at Kroger's, putting it on Instagram and then putting them back. You ain't shit.
So we ain't got nothing but love for our regular hardworking women out there, man. I know how hard it is to go to work every day.
Bitches with their child in their hand, swinging on people, fighting and all
fuck
that.
you.
You bitch.
Fuck you.
I wish somebody would knock you out and you not get up.
I hope your baby stomps you out.
Right.
I hope your mom get hit
those
are
the motherfuckers we talking about. That ignorant shit.
I hope somebody knocks you out and your kids never learn how to read.
Right.
I'm talking about the woman that your kids call you by your first name and tell you to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
You, bitch. You. In the chat room right now, there's a lady named
That's
Mandy.
my homegirl.
Yeah, she's a very cool chick. Down to earth, mother too. I never see her put anything ratchet online.
No,
I've never heard anything ratchet about her.
Nope.
I never seen her do anything out of line, out of pocket, or out of character.
Well, if we're being honest, the only people who do that kind of shit are people who desperately want attention.
At attention seeking. We've done 2 shows on attention seeking behavior.
All this shit comes in full circle, man. I'm telling you, this whole thing.
So, every topic you touch, each topic,
they all reflect.
You know what I mean? So yeah, no, we're. I know why Brad put, are you guys too hard on women? Because
well, I mean, Jay's the one who proposed the topic.
Well, the topic is, are you too hard on
hoes?
No, I put one.
I know he put. See, are we too hard on women? No, me personally, I praise women. Are we too hard on these bitches and hoes? Nope, because they need to be fucking dealt with.
And to be completely honest, here's the truth. As men, we shouldn't have to be this hard on these hoes.
No.
Y'all women supposed to do this shit.
Right. But they flock together, so it's just...
they're the loudest. There's out of 10, you take 10 women, put them in a room. 7 of them may be ratchet, loud, fucking up the restaurant or whatever the case may be. Those 3 are just sitting there like, look at these bitches. It falls on those 3 to be like, y'all making all of us look bad. It falls on those 3 to be like, you know what, we gonna get up and leave because this shit's reflection on us. The people, from a distance, nobody can tell who's the fool? That old saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, from a distance, they look. People on the outside looking in gonna be like, these 10 hoes is in there wilding. Well, those 3 are gonna be like, wait a minute. It wasn't us. It was those 7 over there.
It kind of goes to the same thing about who you hang with. And yeah, people grow up in certain neighborhoods, but let's say there's 5 niggas that sell drugs. You don't sell drugs. You go to school, do whatever you do, but you with these cats every day. And you wonder why the fucking police is looking at you.
Facts.
Because
That's a good analogy.
You feel what I'm
That's
saying?
a perfect analogy.
This motherfucker, you in that circle of drug dealers. So yes, you're gonna get what's the word I'm looking for? Profile in the same. I always tell my guys too. This is what I tell my guys. And they don't need to be dating anybody, but I say you attract how you act.
Yeah.
You attract how you act.
Yeah.
If you act like a fucking ghetto crazy bum motherfucker, that's what you're gonna attract. If you act like a professional, you got some sense about you, you got some shit going for you, that's what you're gonna attract every time. So to you dumb hoes out there, when you're in the fucking McDonald's yelling because your fries was cold and now you're knocking over the registers, if you motherfucking out there shaking your ass and you got nothing but your thong on, we can see up into your vagina hole, you ain't gonna get no man that's about himself. You gonna get a dumb nigga that's looking for a dumb bitch.
And on the flip side of what you just said,
Same.
I'm saying if you are that ignorant, if you're an ignorant fuck and you work at McDonald's, just know that does not have to be the end of your life. However, we've all had jobs like that before.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be forever.
Right.
But it is your job right now.
So do it.
So do your job.
With a positive attitude, you piece of shit.
My first job I ever had was at a car wash. Was it fun? No. Did it pay well? No, not really. But it was still my job.
Yeah.
So, stealing change out of people's cars, denting they shit, you know what I'm saying? Just wilding, driving their cars around, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all had some characters at that motherfucker, bro.
Trust me, I know. I know.
Y'all had some, man.
But at the end of the day, it was still a job.
Yeah.
You still work and you earn a paycheck.
Still
so
a
do
job.
your job.
Yeah.
Just because you don't want to be here don't mean your attitude needs to reflect that. I don't want to go to work every day, but I don't go to I don't go to my job turning the power off of that bitch because I don't want to be there.
Right.
I just go in
Just go in there and do my damn job.
Yeah, and do my job. And going back to what you said, the fries were cold. When I say people send me shit every day, I get shit every day. Somebody sent me a video, and I'm just using this as an example. Somebody sent me a video of a young lady who tore a McDonald's the fuck up because they didn't have fresh baked cookies.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong in your life that you tearing up a fucking restaurant over cookies?
Right.
You bum bitch, bake cookies, go home. Make some cookies. What the hell is wrong in your life that you feel like I have to tear this motherfucker up because they did not have fresh baked cookies?
Right.
Damn.
And why are you so fucking fat and diabetic that you need fresh baked cookies?
That bad.
That you feel you gotta she tore the fucking soda machine out. What is wrong with people? And why do people think it's okay? And I'm talking to black women now. Why do y'all think y'all favorite line is, I'm gonna tear this motherfucker up?
That is
why do y'all think that's y'all, why is that a go-to?
Your only recourse?
Your only recourse is, I'm gonna tear this motherfucker up?
How
you
about
going to jail,
just
stupid?
Leave.
You're going to jail. Somebody gonna tackle you. I promise you, if I'm there, whether I work there or not, and you tear this motherfucker just because I'm tired of you and your attitude, I will sit on you. I will tackle you to the ground and sit on you till the police get there.
I think it's time.
I will do a good Samaritan shit.
It's time between I'm gonna tear this motherfucker up, and it's because I'm black.
Now what the fuck? I haven't heard that one.
What?
Because I'm black?
Because I'm black? Y'all fucking with me because I'm black?
Y'all fucking with me because I'm black.
Oh, you mean you fucking with you because I'm black? I thought you meant I'm gonna tear this motherfucker up because I'm black.
No,
I was lost.
I said,
I was like, what?
Truth, that's what two favorites say.
Motherfuckers is doing that shit now?
Nah,
I know what you're saying.
You know?
But I never understood. Why tear the motherfucker up? All that means is that you can't never come back here.
Yeah, it's not because you're black, it's because you're fucking ignorant.
Because of you ignorant, basically.
Real
but
shit.
Anyway. So no, we're not attacking women, we're attacking bums. We're not attacking loser ass dudes, or we're not attacking men. We're attacking loser ass dudes.
To make it harder for real men
I don't want them
to maneuver in the world.
I don't want them profiling me at Macy's when I come in to buy my cologne, because that's the only fucking place I can get it.
Right.
It's fucking Macy's. I don't want them profiling me when I come in to get it, because your ass came in here, snatched everything off the register,
right,
and ran out.
Exactly. I mean, and I hate to say it, man, that happens a lot, man. Our people, and then they wonder why you profiling me? Why you profiling me? Because motherfuckers is in here wilding the fuck out, bro. Like real shit.
And this ain't just black and white. This across the board.
It's across the board.
It's across the board. There's ignorant shit in every culture.
Don't I fucking know it?
In every fucking culture. Especially your side hustle, you see it every day.
Especially them late night drunk white boys. Oh my fucking god.
Can you buy me crack and shit?
All kinds of crazy shit. Hey man, let's see if we can fit 8 guys in your sedan.
No.
What? No, you knew that was fucked up before you called me, dude.
Right.
What the fuck are you calling me for? You need a fucking van for this party you got, but they tried
that
anyway.
That one van that's out there that women should not get in.
The
kidnapper van. The kidnapper van.
Oh yeah, I really do hope one of them motherfuckers get that van that takes them to fucking that Afghanistan slave camp or whatever the fuck, wherever that shit goes. I don't know. I ain't trying to deal with all that, but
they're gonna pay.
You can find ignorance in every shade. So black folks don't think we picking on y'all.
Right.
Because I see a lot of that shit. I live in Indiana. This is like the home of stupid white people.
My wife is white, and she says a lot white people shit.
I'm just saying. I mean, the point is like this stupid motherfuckers, this stupid ass black dudes. Yeah. Stupid ass white dudes, a lot of stupid white chicks,
a lot of stupid shit,
just stupid shit all the time that I see and I just look and shake my head and keep it moving because I don't pick on the color,
right? Because
I done seen stupid of every shade, and it all makes me just slap my head and be like, oh god, what the fuck? But I mean, it's just fuck. The meth is. It's funny. Yeah, I've seen those too.
I see those every day.
Actually saw that just the other day. They thought I was
we looked that shit.
Hey, let's go to the drive-thru. No. Get out.
I'm not gonna mention any names, but so we know I work at a sober living home, and so this guy is no longer there, test positive
for meth. I thought that
not for meth. It was for something else.
Some other drug.
Yeah, and.
If it's cocaine, that means he did it the night before.
He said, well,
3
not
days.
necessarily.
3 days.
Is it 3 days? I thought it was like 2 days.
No, it was something that you,
Anyway,
he's a dope fiend. Fuck him.
So he says, man, you need to test everybody. I said, why is that? He said,
he's snitching. You're right.
He said, listen. He said, I hit someone's vape, and that has to be how I got tested positive. I said, what do you mean? He said, I hit everybody's vape. That's how I must have tested positive.
Why
I said,
putting your mouth
first of all, bro, you can't smoke the shit not in the liquid form of what you tested positive for, spice. And if that was the case, everybody be walking around this motherfucking crazy as shit. Mm-hmm. The mindset, and he was like, bro, dead serious. I said, okay, please explain that to the judge, because I want to see this so bad. I can't wait for Monday. It's gonna be awesome.
Wow, it's really is the thing that concerns me the most about that story is the fact that he was quick to tell on everybody else.
Oh yeah,
fucking rat.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
According to the president, I mean, what I'm saying, ratting should be illegal.
right. I mean,
the president said that.
Well, the president said a lot of shit.
Yeah, he said a lot of shit, but that one I kind of paid attention to.
I feel him on that one.
He's like, what he used to do to snitches. This motherfucker's too stupid to breathe and walk at the same time. It's funny.
Right.
Anyway, back on these, how hard we are. While I have a moment here, I'd like to thank everybody who's in the chat room. Appreciate y'all joining us. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them in there. We'll answer anything. We're pretty much an open book over here at the Shake Up Guys. Just because
I say it.
We try to do the right things. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like we in life, you know. Fuck, I had this young lady, a client, and the only thing I could think of the whole time she was around me for a total of 15 minutes was, she is so lucky I am not a predator. It's the only thing I could think of was she's so lucky I'm not a predator, because her whole shit would have been fucked up. She'd have been on 2020,
Right.
telling her story. Something.
Trafficking.
Something.
Some shit. For real.
Bitch, be responsible.
It happens.
You too young to be that fucked up without a chaperone. That's all I got to say.
I was telling Jay here, there's different types of first 48s, and
There's
the TV
different
show.
types.
The TV show, yeah,
Kind of like Law and Order.
yeah. So there's Chicago.
No, they should
Missing.
have their own branch.
First 48 missing. They did. First 48 missing. And they said in Chicago, someone goes missing every 30 minutes.
Every 30 minutes?
Every 30 minutes, bro.
Really?
Think about that. And a lot of it...
Just because they run away from Chicago.
I didn't think of that.
But no,
yeah,
but they were
fuck
saying
them.
a lot of it is definitely sex trafficking, man.
You think they get kidnapped, sex trafficked to other countries?
Other countries, other part of the country, everywhere. I mean...
That sex trafficking shit is
It's
fucked
real.
up, man.
It happens here.
It happens here?
Yes.
Why they kidnapping these hoes? These hoes are selling ass on Backpage, Tinder, and every other
Oh, well,
dating
there's a
app.
difference
Why are
between...
you trafficking these bitches? They selling it already.
Because there's a difference between a woman who sells ass in a hotel and a woman who is forced
Right.
to sell ass somewhere else, chained to a bed, injected with fucking heroin.
I know, but
keep
why
her
go through?
docile.
Why waste your heroin? Is what I'm talking about. This hoe was already.
Because it's all profit.
These
at that
hoes
point.
was already gonna sell pussy anyway.
It's all
But they're all
profit.
drug.
No, I'm asking.
They're
okay,
cartels, so
I'm
a
not-
little chip of heroin's not going to be nothing to them.
I'm not being an asshole right now. I'm asking a legitimate question because I actually have this is how my mind works. Instead of kidnapping this little 22-year-old college student who's just trying to make it in this world today and wasting your heroin, getting her addicted, why not get this bum ass bitch over here?
Because she wants
hold on,
money.
can I finish the sentence? Who was already gonna sell her pussy anyway on Tinder?
Because it's
She
more
wants money
cost
for what?
effective.
Why? She's already selling it. Why
She
kidnap
wants
this
money.
bitch?
She wants.
She
they're
wants
not
a
going.
cut.
Dude,
Okay,
she's
give her
not.
a cut.
Okay,
No,
they're not
cheaper
gonna
and
pay
easier than
her.
kidnapping this bitch.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. It's going on.
If she's kidnapped, she ain't getting shit. That bitch is locked up.
But you got to keep her chained up. You got to keep her fed. You got to pay somebody to watch.
How much do you think they feed 'em?
You got to keep this bitch on heroin. You got to keep her looking fuckable, so but somebody want to pay to.
No,
fuck
they
her.
don't have to keep
Just
her
get
fuckable.
this bitch on Tinder who already selling.
Dude,
pussy.
she's good for about 100 swipes, and then they gonna kill this bitch.
Pretty much.
It's like a slave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the difference.
It's fucked up. It's,
There's and
it's-
plus that chick you talking, that 22-year-old who's selling it anyway.
Yeah.
That's you gonna pay a premium for that. This bitch is they charging about $25, $50 for this chick that they kidnapped and chained to a bed. Either way, it's fucked up.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, wouldn't it be easier just to go to a management arrangement over here? as
All of it
opposed-
is illegal.
How much is your heroin gonna cost? That's quite a bit, right?
You think it's gonna?
Probably not- it's
you-
probably not-
dude,
a lot
they
of
got
it's
heroin
cartels, bro.
wholesale.
Right. They get
Nigga,
it.
but you can sell your heroin. Why get it on? Get this bitch addicted to your heroin when this bitch is selling.
You're thinking
her
it's gonna
pussy
take
for free.
that much heroin though.
That's not. I understand, but that's not the point. I'm just saying, why fuck with this,
Costs
which is
more.
pure and innocent,
Yeah.
versus this, which is already in the business and knows the life anyway.
Money, it costs more.
Okay, whatever.
To
I
fucking
don't know.
22-year-old college student trying to pay her way through college, how much you think that's gonna cost you per swipe? Just guess.
Wait a minute,
Ballpark.
The good one or
The
fucked
chick
up
in
one?
college who's trying to pay her way using her vagina.
Yeah.
How much do you think
okay.
that's gonna
the
cost?
Tinder bitch. Okay.
That bitch.
So-
How much you think that's gonna cost per
I don't
swipe?
know, nigga.
But we're also forgetting
Just saying.
it's not just kidnapping and these motherfuckers is selling
Yeah, whole
women.
chicks.
to a person that now is his sex slave for the rest of his life.
As opposed to cutting some
And so
chick
there's
in.
no money involved because
This is a one shot deal.
it's one shot pay.
It's like an escort service is only getting like 20%.
Right. So what do you want to do? Pay 200? You know, this to pay $250,000 for the little college chick. That's boom. There you go. 250,000. All right. Here you go. Never see her again. Don't have to worry about her. Send her to whoever.
I guess, man.
Plus,
I don't get it.
Plus,
I mean, I get it, but
plus with the more prominent prostitute, she has say.
Right.
You know who she's dealing with. The one who's chained to a bed and
radiator.
Yeah, she ain't got no say.
Nope.
It's whoever comes in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And let's be honest, there's a lot of people overseas that have a lot of money, a lot of power, and nobody's gonna say shit.
Yeah.
And so
why they murdered Epstein's ass?
You know?
Okay, I'm not fucking with that. To the
Don't
Clintons,
fuck with it, man.
To the Clintons and anybody else has got a problem.
I didn't say the Clintons. I just said I just said Epstein was
smoke.
murdered. That's all I said.
Gloria Vick actually said in the chat room, she said because their bodies aren't trash. Those bitches on Tinder are still, to use their old player club quote, she's just using what she got to get what she wants. They still look halfway decent. They're not all fucked up and wrecked and ran through.
Another factor to add to that is sometimes those people who are being kidnapped or whatever, they're not just being kidnapped because for the sex trade. Some of it's for the organ trade too.
Okay, it's going left anyway. Yeah.
I'm not going
no,
left.
I understand what you're saying.
I
I understand what you're saying,
I mean,
but yeah, that's just that. All this shit's creepy as fuck.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Yeah,
that's my whole point. It's all fucked up.
We're trying to be hard on you bitches so you don't get sex trafficked.
I don't want you to end up in Afghanistan getting sold for a camel and a pack of ramen noodles.
Fucking
bitch.
shit is scary.
Be careful.
You know, I have a friend who is always like, anytime I talk about stuff like this, like we can have this conversation, whatever. But anytime I talk about stuff like this, they always say, "Oh, this is too much. It's too heavy. It's too much." Okay, but in the same breath, you think that you can make decisions that have anything to do with my life. How are you going to help guide me in my life when you don't even know what the fuck is going on in the world?
You can't handle this.
You can't handle this conversation.
Right.
I've known this shit for years.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
and that's just it. Like sometimes, for some people just got to get the fuck out the way and let somebody who's willing to take them punches like we are, willing to take these punches to help guide other people. You can't guide shit because you are too afraid of what's going on in your own fucking life to even confront it.
Right.
So where are you? What are you gonna do?
That's a good point.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the fucking way.
There goes that talented 10. There's always saying, our old belief that, especially in the black community, say that talented 10, it's the 10% that's sent here to uplift and lead the other 90%. That talented 10. I believe myself to be a part of this talented 10 just because that's me. I'm an asshole. I'm American. So I agree with what you're saying. Get the fuck out of the way. Take that 90%, move them to the fucking side.
Yeah.
And let that 10% drive the buck and drive the fucking bus.
Sometimes you have to be harsh.
And to the ladies, man, dump your bum ass friends who ain't doing nothing but sitting back waiting to fuck your man
And dragging you down.
Same with niggas.
Same with dudes. If your dudes ain't doing nothing, aren't moving in any kind of direction, if you're the smartest guy in your circle, change your fucking circle. If your dudes ain't doing nothing or not encouraging you to be better,
Anything positive,
fucking move. Yeah.
get up out of there.
Fucking move around. So this was a more serious show.
It was, and I thought it was gonna be. But I think that just goes to show, you know, sometimes don't give up on them always, but you know, sometimes eventually you have to move on. Like, we've been friends since day one, and like I said, I was always a knucklehead, but I had some type of whatever. So don't give up, but eventually, if that shit continues to go, you gotta
separate.
You gotta separate.
Eventually, you figure out what's best for you. You can't be a junior executive still hanging in the hood with your homies.
Nope.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
He's not standing on the block.
Right.
What is the matter with you?
Right. It goes just real quick, and it's kind of left field. But that's just, the biggest proof of that is Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, he
That's
tried.
That's a great
That's
point.
the biggest point.
He tried.
He did, but he got his money. He should have. He always said, "I'm not leaving the hood. I'm not leaving the hood." Hitting with the same niggas.
And he wanted to do business.
He
bought the strip mall.
Yep,
and
which is cool.
set it up for the
but
hood.
you got, bro, the gang shit is real. He knows that. Like, eventually that shit was gonna catch up to that type of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even gang shit, but those type of motherfuckers, someone's gonna come at you.
A prime example of that for the older heads out there. was Ice Cube. Ice Cube swerving down. I love the hood. I do everything for the hood, kind of like Nipsey Hussle. I'll never leave the hood. Every time he left to go on tour, they broke in his fucking house. He come back, replace all the shit, get the doors, locks, windows fixed, break in his house again as soon as he left to go out to do another show. Fuck this hood.
Yeah, right. He was gone.
Nigga, after the third time, he's like, man, I need to move.
Yep.
You can't live in this. When you're trying to do something different and change your life, you need to change your environment and change your circle.
And your mindset.
So, yeah, you have to.
And for the love of God, figure it out before the bad shit catches up with you, or before you make too many mistakes that you can't come back from.
Yep.
I.e. having 4 kids by 4 different dudes. What the fuck is the matter with you? You useless now. Or you didn't call.
I wouldn't say you. You said useless.
You useless.
That's funny, man.
I mean,
That brain. I'm sorry. Okay,
I don't want to deal with you. I'm just gonna co-sign your shit and be like, I don't want to deal with you.
I'm being realistic, but 4 kids by 4 different dudes, that brought your value all the way down. I'm sorry. I don't care what woman you are, how good you look, or how well your body bounced back. You got 4 kids by 4 different dudes, your value's down. If you're a dude and you got 9 felonies and basically 1 kid for every felony, your value's down. No bitch of value is gonna look at you and be like, he's a catch.
Right.
You're a bum.
You're a bum.
Very little to offer.
Rock.
I ain't hear no bell.
I ain't hear no bell. Facts.
He's a bum
Shout
rock.
out to Mickey. You ain't shit and you ain't got nothing to offer. But I'm just saying, before you get to that point, make better decisions and make changes in your life. Don't let every dude you meet squirt in you. Don't go out here and rob this convenience store when you don't have to. Just make better decisions. Men and women. Everybody in between. Fuck you, however you self-identify. I don't want to be gender fucking phobic, transphobic, or nothing fucking else. I'm simply saying make fucking better decisions.
Choose better. Be better.
Motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Anywho.
That's it, man.
That's it, man.
That's done, man.
That's really it. That's the end of the show. We appreciate y'all, and we're going to keep bringing these shows well into 2020 because that's where we are now. We appreciate y'all joining us tonight in the chat room.
This year.
Whoever watches this later, we appreciate it. Like and subscribe and share with your friends so they can join the conversation too. Because the more of you that's out there that watches, the better off we all are, because then we can have the conversation.
We are close to 100.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, y'all. Push that.
Please,
Let's get to 100. You know what I'm saying? 100
4 more likes.
subscribers.
Fuck that. Get me to 5,000.
Man, facts.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to get paid.
I mean, I would like to think with the amount of people that are just in this city alone that we should be well over 1,000 by now. But, you know, sometimes people have a hard time hearing what they need to hear. I know I used to be a person like that when I was a child, at least, and now I'm an adult. But anywho, the point is I appreciate everybody who is here. So thank you very much for helping making this show more and more successful every time we go live. And to my co-host counterparts over here, I appreciate y'all as well. Anything before we bounce up out of here?
2020 free Hoover.
Okay. What?
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a great year, man. I had some fun.
Yeah.
It's been a good show. We done came a long way from something to nothing, from some shit that we started with 1 microphone, 1 camera.
And like I said, I appreciate it was just y'all two, and I got mad one day and cut y'all out in the message board. Y'all brought me along, man. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you're here.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you're on my day 1, niggas. What's happening?
Man, this shit started in the bar, man.
So I know. But I appreciate y'all. I love the ride, and it's big things coming this year.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's been a year.
Spring.
We got a year under, so we
I ain't bullshitting. Spring.
Shit
2020 is coming. Spring.
Assassins are cheaper.
Hitman, Assassins, whatever you want to call it.
Mine is Hitman are cheaper than
Hitman.
Divorce Attorneys.
We'll discuss it, but it's coming
Right.
2020, and the t-shirts coming soon. So
Right.
check when we do. We definitely gonna have them on. So you ain't gonna have no choice.
Right.
But you know that's what's up, and we are the Shake Up Guys saying peace out. So peace out.